So yeah, pretty open about the too much information parts about my life and relationship, which is how, you know, a lot of people know way too much about my sex life, which has bothered some of our partners in the past. You know, because it turns out a lot of people aren't really okay with the idea of everybody knowing that your relationship involves 3 women, 2 guys, and somehow all of you have children that you're trying to raise together as not fucked up, you know, normal human beings. Yeah, I can see where it gets hard to explain to your family at Christmas. And that's where it always becomes a question for me. Why in the fuck are you talking to your parents or your family about your sex life? I mean, if you're watching these videos and you know who I am, you know that I'm probably going to be a little bit forward with all the information. Anybody who's part of my relationship has to understand that I'm a talker. I will talk and talk and talk about whatever topic comes to my mind. And if the topic on my mind happens to be our relationship, yeah, I'm going to talk about it. Because things I've experienced, things I've done, things I talk about might benefit somebody. I mean, when people ask how I got into it, it's not even I got into it. It's just always been a part of me. It's the way I do things. I like to be in control. There's no other real way to explain that. You know, I'm a Leo. I'm the son of a Marine. I'm always been around people who take control of a situation. It doesn't matter whether it's male or female. I've known plenty of women in my life that have been just as strong and in command of their lives as any male ever. Oh, God, I hate Ohio drivers. And this one's not even from Ohio. They're from Colorado. It's like people are afraid of the fucking roadway. Anyway. I like talking about my relationship. I think everybody should talk about their relationship. Maybe that would leave fewer people freak the fuck out about learning a new kind of relationship. Like, wait, there's 2 guys and they both care about each other? Well, how does that work? Who the fuck cares how it works? Does it work for them? I mean, who gives a shit if you really have an objection? You don't understand it? Maybe you don't understand emotion. Maybe you don't understand love and commitment. Hang on a minute. You ordered Apollo?
Yeah.
That's all.
Thank you.
You have a good night. People tend to give me a weird eyeball too when they realize that I'm actively recording. Because they're never sure, you know, where's this going to end up? It's not like it's porn, people. Relax. I mean, maybe it is. Some kind of corny words. Mildly boring night so far. And it's not too bad. We don't have, oh, that guy's going the wrong way. We don't have too many deliveries. And it's not that it's dead. It's a little slow. And it's steady. And it's steady in that, you know, we're only getting one every, like, half hour or so. But that means that maybe one every 20. But that means I get back, there's like 2 deliveries. I take those 2 deliveries, I run them, I come back. I've only been gone maybe 20, 25 minutes on any delivery so far. So I'm running them in such a way that I keep myself busy, which allows me to make these videos. But I've just always been into polyamory. Never been into monogamous relationships. And from the first moment I saw a person on a leash. Now, the first time I saw it after I was 16, I was turned on immediately. Control. I understood completely, right from the start, immediately what it was that struck me about it, that caught me physically off guard. It's control. Does knowing that about myself make me a bad person? Nope. Does wanting to be in control make me a bad person? Again, nope. Look, I got friends across the fucking board that turns out everybody's got a little bit in varying degrees. I don't think people like being associated with a lot of the terms of BDSM because they assume that it's, you know, it's dirty. It's meant to be kept hidden, stuffed in the back of the closet with, you know, all your whips and handcuffs and shit. I'm not that kind of person. I think your collar should be prominent and proudly displayed. That's why the collar that I have at home is a nice titanium steel fucking alloy. Well, I wonder if that guy backed up without ever seeing me. Because it doesn't matter who the pet is. The collar is mine. I own it. The pet is allowed to wear it as a symbol of my control, of my possession. But the pet doesn't ever own the collar. It's a mistake the last one made. Not understanding that she was abusing the position. And so when Melody went over and took the collar away from her, she kinda, and rightly so, saw it as the beginning of the end of the relationship. Because when Mel has turned against you, I'm not fighting her. That's my partner. And it's not a matter of her decision or my decision is final. It's a matter of our decision is final. I've argued with her before. The pet that she took the collar away from, I argued for years to preserve that relationship and fought to fix it. And she tried to help fix it too. But in the end, we both had to recognize that, yeah, Mel is right. That pet is wrong for us. I kept trying to... It's called topping from the bottom. It's when the sub realizes that she has control over the dominant and starts to use it to control the dominant. There's a lot of subs that do that. Again, that's not what we're looking for. When we see it, that's got to go. Anyway, back at work.